1 million subs before 2020 May ends. I will pick one random sub with a friend to have an all-inclusive trip to this year's second major. All you have to do is subscribe, you know how it goes. And also, you know this format, pro tricks it is. We're gonna start it off with a banger from Nuke. It also hit the Reddit first page, so some of you have seen it for sure. Sarson gets boosted up here, both players need to stand up, it's obviously a two-man tower, and if you shoot through this gap you get there. At about 1:48 remaining on the clock, it's a great timing to find the headshot. Exactly what happens in this round. They have done it in multiple games already, so this line is working for sure. If you have AWP available on your T side and you're not going for a quick push, it's pretty much a great free lottery to start your round in 5 vs 4 situation. Why not to try it out? Also, it's still a mystery whether 4 aimers 1 peak reported Sarson or not. The first time ever that I show this new Dignitas in a video, it's gonna be on Nuke, clip that chat. It's a very easy way to Molotov hut by Forest. Firstly, break the glass. Why not to do it every round to keep your enemies guessing? Now run and hug the truck. Aim where this dark wall line and left side of the ladder cross. Don't move your crosshair, but keep running forward. Climb the ladder with just W, and when you get on the roof, run a bit and jump throw. This is for sure one of the easiest and at the same time quickest ways to Molotov hut roof. In this case, Forest missed it a bit. It landed on the ceiling thingy, but still it worked for most of the hut roof. At least it ruined enemies' plans, and instead of jumping on the roof, Molzy had to switch his direction mid-air, and he took -50 HP loss because of that. Great, quick Molotov that's easy to throw. It works flawlessly even if it doesn't land on the roof, like you saw in Forest's example. Next up, another big banger. It comes from Vertigo and authors come from Mousesports. Chris J living on the edge here and lining himself up like that. Robs jumps on top of him, moves left as well. They both stand up and form an amazing two-man tower that helps you to catch off guard anyone who tries to go to the B-bomb site catwalk/suicide area. They waited around a minute. Carrigan had to draw some more focus towards the B-bomb site while they finally got the frag to A-curve. 5 vs 4 it was. Amazing move when you want to play a slow round. Of course, now it's not that uncommon anymore, but for a guy like me who plays Vertigo very rarely, I think you will get me with the same trick even in 2025. Tapson Inferno. He runs out from the spawn and then throws a smoke that helps T's to get banana control or just distracts CTs controlling it themselves. There are really at least 41 different lineups how to do it. Feel free to pause the video yourself, but this clip is just a reminder that you can buy 5 or more nades in one round. After throwing the smoke, he went to spawn to buy another flash into this smoke spot he already threw. So if you know some good nade lineups close to spawns, the same idea is useful on almost all the official maps. Keep that in mind and be even more useful support player for your team. Alright, we're gonna continue the tricks list on Train and from Fallen's POV. Firstly, on a pro level they use lots of surprising details to try to surprise their enemy. Usually it's not very useful to jump into a Molotov because you lose your HP, but in this case they are doing exactly that to hopefully catch their enemy off guard. Not only that, they are doing a pretty creative drop. It's a double drop, but Fallen will firstly get onto the ladder, so when he jumps off from it, they will fall onto Pop Dog at 2 separate positions. When you double drop this way, it's even harder for enemy side to frag you both. Let's have a look at enemy's POV and see how mission impossible that is. Super general Fallen level play. They lost some HP but got to a 5 vs 4 situation that's way more important. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy those details that will help you to get advantages in your own games. Okie dokie, in the next clip, firstly we're gonna see how Xist smokes lockers windows. Nice and runny way to do it. Smoke does a big bounce and lands to its place. But now later on we see Getrai's job is to hold flank. He uses a cool pipe position to do so, but here's also a warning for you. He actually gets into a gunfight, but these pipes have very bad hitboxes. He gets the frag, but as you could see, the first shots were banged into an invisible wall, although it seems like nothing could stop the bullets. So if you ever hold the same position, be prepared. There are lots of different hitbox issues, but it's one of the worst ones I have seen. Next up, a small little detail sent to me by Gumpet Apollos, thank you, and here's how Mousesports crossed the breach on Inferno in their T-side pistol round against EG. Carefully boosting on top of the door before moving on. Maybe they were afraid of EG's potential aggression to balcony, maybe they just wanted to move like Jagger. Alright, another move from Big, and that's a big move. They try to take outside quickly without the wall of smokes. As they see that Sarson gets crossed to secret without being spotted, they try to bait this play even harder as Tapson throws a Molotov to secret. It's worth mentioning that this secret play takes place against Team Secret. Anyways, they molly secret. It triggers Anarchist's push as he thinks no one is secret because they just Molotoved it. But boom, Sarson is there to surprise him. And again they get the man lead. In this case, situation is even 5v3. Let's experience the same move from Anarchist's POV. As you can see, he holds the angle, but when he hears the Molotov, he tries to move closer to get some more control, but he's denied. You really have to expect the unexpected on whatever level in CSGO, but especially when you are playing against Team B. We're gonna continue with the same map and the same player. This is Tapson showing off his barbecue moves. Of course, he does it outside with sun shining and stuff, but when it comes to an action, he gets into this corner, aims like shown, and jump throws. Molly will end up on silo and most likely delay T's to push out there. They actually have some space behind it, but as you could see in this example, Happy took a tiny HP loss and got very scared. Use it well. Overpass and stun with an interesting jump spot that I have never seen before. He climbs this edge, hugs the wall, and before going down from grass, he jumps to spot anyone behind the site. It's a cool move because when you hug the wall, you hit your head to a pretty low ceiling, and when you land on the grass that's also a higher ground, you make no sound at all. Plus you may spot guys close to truck if they're not hidden behind the corner like Cajun B here. Next up, Inferno got sent against Haugen and its 2 vs 3 situation, but Sen's genius play still manages to get CTs rotating. He's alone in Banana, but since he has AK and AWP both nearby, he tries to switch the weapons, shoot with them, throw some nades, and it's enough for Haugen to call extra rotations to B, while Madden with the bomb is actually heading towards A. He gets an easy frag onto Hoodie, who was the last A defender, but he rotated off as well. Now they had 2 vs 2 situation in their hands, where they just needed to defend the bomb site. Unfortunately, they lost that round, but the fake play in Banana was at least 4052 IQ. Very well played by Sim. Alright, the same map, but Tizian's POV. And this round is full of interesting stuff. Firstly, he breaks 5 glasses in second middle to make some extra noise. I wasn't aware that there are classes at the bottom as well. Then the common corner pre-fire wallbang. Now he looks at the light through the smoke, so when light disappears, he knows that most likely enemy is in between the smoke and light and he's ready to shoot. And when he gets close to balcony, they are ready to hit A. He gets smoked off, but before he completely loses the vision, he tries to line up a smoke for Modo. I can spoil that he failed with this one, although as you can see it's better than nothing. After that he has a cool lineup for mini pit that even works with a smoke down. The sad thing is, he failed with this one as well. But of course, I could see it was some sort of a lineup, so I went on to my offline server to test it out. Position yourself like shown, crouch, aim at the black line. In the previous round, Tizian failed because he forgot to crouch here. Then move into the doorframe corner without moving your crosshair, crouch again and left click throw. Molotov does an awesome bounce and lands straight down to under balcony area. As I told earlier, this lineup works flawlessly through the smoke, so this balcony smoke can't really stop your execute. At least it can't stop this Molotov. You know, it's soon summer, lots of barbecue ideas in this video. Boomich and Train here with another rather fresh Molotov. Firstly, just have a look at this as Navi is executing to B bomb site. What it does, it forces back and distracts those lower defenders who tend to hold close angle like that. Plus it also distracts CT vision when you are crossing to the side, but they actually had a smoke down there as well, so it's not that big of a deal. When you want to throw it, hug this railing behind you, walk right so you can't see those wires on the wall there, aim like shown, under the B, and just jump throw. Here you have it, works perfectly on 128 tick servers. Enjoy! Vertigo, OC with the deep A ramp smoke. Get into this corner, aim like shown, run and jump throw when you're close to the doorframe. Smoke will fly high, bounce off from the metal post and eventually land deep down on the ramp, helping you to be more aggressive on A side of the map. It's good to change up your defensive setup every now and then, and if you want to go aggro, you want to know utility for being aggro successfully. Easy as that. Back on Inferno and in Tizian's POV, here's just a simple sound fake that you can fool your enemies with when you think they are close. Sadly, in this case, no one was that close. Next up, Train and Zen with an easy to remember nade lineup for upper pop. Position yourself on this button, aim at the corner of this wooden box, and jump throw. As you can see, Zen was unfortunate here and the nade exploded close to ceiling, but when I went on to 128 tick offline server, did the same, aimed at the very corner of the wooden box. Maybe Zen messed it up here, then it didn't matter if windows were broken or not. Both nades exploded kinda close to the ground and would heavily damage anyone who was there, close to upper pop area. Feel free to keep that in mind and use this lineup in your future games. Alright, Tizian shows you here how you can execute A with 2 guys, 1 smoke CT, and Tizian's job is to jump throw jungle smoke and also jump throw stairs molotov. No movement needed at all, but this is how it goes. Yep, this jungle smoke has a gap, but it's intentional jungle side gap and it's not that dangerous as it would be on stairs side. This is how we're gonna end this video, but there are at least 20 plus different pro tricks videos out there. If you have some time, then browse around for more.